You're at the Watchman Way, back to Rohnert Park, California. Baby watch. Still waiting. Any day, I guess. My oldest daughter. Gonna have my second granddaughter. Watchman Way, July 11th, 2020. I'm going to start out with Wayfair. I talked about this last night. So, suspicious, I guess, internet ads shows up. Pictures of kids with an exorbitant amount, whatever it was, in the thousands of dollars. And then the CEO resigns. And I've got people, I guess, saying that, oh, well, what does that mean? I don't know. You tell me. If a CEO of a pretty big corporation, if the charges are false, he's going to resign? Probably not. I'm all with, innocent until proven guilty, but when we're talking about pedophilia, you got to kind of use your head, use your critical thinking skills. It's funny, people talk about evidence. Give me evidence against Pence. Well, the evidence is going to come out. The evidence is why he's not there anymore. I could give you a lot of websites that'll give you pieces to the puzzle. But for people like Hanks and Spielberg, Oprah, Hillary Clinton, it's out there. You want to go on the dark web, you can find it. I don't need to find it. I know what's going on. I know that everything that's happening right now is driven by satanic pedophilia. People talking about the economy and the virus, and this is all about satanic pedophilia and keeping that message quiet as long as they can and trying to get President Trump out of office before he takes them down. That's what the virus is all about. They don't take him out. They're finished, and they know it. The whole from the day he announced. Did it ever make any sense that the world turns against him because he wants to run for president? Why? It's because they knew he was an outsider. They knew what he would do if he got in. That's why they opposed him from day one. That's why we're seeing all the antics now. That's why they're fighting so hard. It's over. The bottom line is it's over. There's nothing they can do that's going to change the course of this thing. They're all going down. So, yeah, you want evidence? It's coming. In the meantime, buy Litecoin and silver, because everything God showed me is happening right now. First ever worldwide economic collapse, worldwide swamp draining, exposure and eradication of satanic pedophiles. That's all happening right now. Litecoin and silver are going to protect you from what's coming. Phoenix mayor. Imagine this. The Phoenix mayor lied about morgues bringing in refrigerator trucks to store overflow virus bodies. That surprise anybody? I mean, what were they doing? Murdering people? Not that many people were dying from the virus, so it didn't make any sense from the time she said it. But again, it goes to, you know, why are they so concerned with scaring people with this? It's to get what they want. Mail-in votes, President Trump out of office. Neither is going to happen. President Trump wins 2020 with 90% of the vote, guaranteed. Cops raid the mansion of the St. Louis couple who defended their home from protesters and confiscated his AR. I got to hear this one. I mean, what were the grounds? Defend your home? So you used the gun. How our founders intended for you to use the gun. And the police have a problem with that? This is a lawsuit. Unfortunately, I don't think the guy's going to get anything because he'll win the case. What are you going to get from a bankrupt city? Nothing. And I think these jackasses know it. I mean, they know that they can kind of do whatever they want because what are you going to do, sue us? They got no money. They're all broke. So kind of like they can do whatever they want, which is a bad thing. They certainly are concerned about your rights. The delusion of a seamless reopening is being obliterated. But it's not what you think. They're talking about, that it's just the way it's going back and forth. It's like a ping pong ball. The reality is, it's nobody's falling for it anymore. The people are, I think even the liberals are starting to shake their heads and then trust me, there's way too many sheep that are on board with this thing who are wearing their mask outside. It gives you pleurisy, whatever. But the majority of the people in the country and growing every day are starting to see this for what it is. The question is, how far does President Trump want to take this? Because what's going to eventually happen is there'll be protests of conservative groups that are going to be forced to protest. Because if you're a businessman, you can't go through this on again, off again, back and forth. It's ridiculous. It's like just for an example, a restaurant who was expecting to open. So they get all their employees back. They buy food for this reopening. And then the day before it's supposed to reopen, they shut them down again. So he lost. He said, that's it. That was his last shot. The last bit of money he took to prep for this comeback, and they chopped his legs off. It didn't even give him a chance. You can't do that to businesses. And for what? The flu? I still don't have anybody that can dispute that. It's the flu. 100% fact. It's less dangerous than the common flu based on the mortality rate. Those are all facts. And that's an inflated mortality rate. And it's still less dangerous than the flu. It's a joke. And it's killing a lot of businesses. That's what I don't like to see. Now, we get Nasara, these people have Litecoin and silver, it won't make any difference. They're going to be fine. But, I mean, I'm telling you, if it was me, I don't care. I'd be open. End of story. They could do what they wanted to do. But I wouldn't stay closed. And nobody be wearing masks either. For the first time since the Great Depression, Americans must wait in line for the most basic essential items. You know, at a food bank, I think it was in Ohio, although I'm not 100% sure, but it was a food bank. People had to have full tanks of gas because they were waiting in line in their cars. And it would take them like a tank of gas sitting in line to get their food. Unemployment lines, same thing. This is like it's President Trump giving the country a dose of what it's like in a socialist country. You want socialism? You want to see what socialism's like? This is it. Because this is exactly what they do. You know, you wait in line for everything. And, you know, you got no rights. Is that what you want? Is that what America's supposed to be about? Obviously not. And it's not where we're going. But I think what he wants to see is he wants to see more liberals pushing back. And I don't know. I see them every day abandoning the globalist, Democrat, liberal, deep state agenda. Let's see. Where am I here? Nordstrom's tells landlords to expect just half of their rent until January 2021. And I can tell you, if it's a bad Christmas season, they probably won't get it in January. I mean, that's where we're at. You know, this is a huge company. Basically can't pay their rent. POTUS says something big will happen with Venezuela and will be very much involved. Boy. Think of what Nasara would do for third world countries. And we're going to be right there to guide Venezuela through their comeback. I'm thinking if I had to say one way or the other on Nasara, if I had to pick yes or no, I'd pick yes. We'll see. The reset's coming for sure. If you've got silver and Litecoin, you're set. It doesn't make any difference. Nasara is just icing on the cake. Again, it's going to save the pension funds. There's going to be money for different programs. It's icing on the cake. I hope it happens. Everybody should have Litecoin and silver. You don't want to depend on anything. When you've got extra food, extra water, ammo, physical silver, medical supplies, Litecoin, you don't have to worry about anything else. You don't have to worry about somebody saving you. You know, you're going to be saving others. And remember, get as much physical silver, you know, whatever you're going to get, split 50-50. 50% Litecoin, 50% silver. But get as much as you can. Because anything that you leave in the bank or in the stock market or the bond market, you're going to lose it. You know, again, unless we go through Nasara. But why take that chance? If you've got everything, if you've got physical silver and Litecoin, it doesn't make any difference if Nasara happens. You're set for life. So buy as much as you can. Don't let the banks have it. Not Mike Norgratz warns stocks are unhinged from reality. It's the only way the stock market is up is because $1 trillion a month is being dumped into the markets. That's why the stock market is up. Remember, it took us 230 years, ballpark, to get to our first 10 trillion deficit. It's $1 trillion a month now. $1 trillion a month. It doesn't. You can't. It's unsustainable. You can't do it, and it's going to lead to hyperinflation if you could. So it's a no-win. It doesn't make any difference what we do. We either print money, you hyperinflation, everything collapses. Don't print money, everything collapses. We're screwed either way. It's going to come down. The question is when and how. Is it going to be an organic collapse where it just collapses on its own? Is it going to be a reset declared by President Trump? Or is it going to be Nasara, which is and just look it up, Nesara, Nasara. Do a search on YouTube. Ex-jewel thief claims Epstein and Maxwell forced him to watch pedo videos involving U.S. politicians. At least two. This, like, more and more and more is coming out every day, guys. If you don't see what's happening, if you don't see they're setting the stage to take down Obama and Clinton and the rest of them for pedophilia, you're missing the boat. Safety first. This is a Zero Hedge headline. Safety first is a bad ideology, and I've been saying this for a long time. You know, you get the mainstream media and politicians always talking about safety, being safe. Listen, life isn't safe. We didn't get to where we are today as the world's greatest country by thinking safety first. We were pedal to the metal. We were go as hard as you can, work as hard as you can, give it everything you can. That's what got us to the top. They're trying to take our heart, you know, with beating down the family and beating down our relationship with God, trying to make us disavow our roots of who we are. Nobody messes with America. Look at every time we've ever been faced with a crisis, we pull together. And God help whoever the enemy is. Now, we got tricked on 9/11 because of it. We got to be smarter about that now. But that still doesn't mean we aren't that same animal. The same animal that rose up after 9/11 thinking mistakenly that it was, you know, Al-Qaeda when it really was our own government and Israel and Saudi Arabia, but not who they said it was. And it was for several reasons. One, to destabilize the Middle East. So we could go in there and destroy the Middle East, destabilize it, create the Muslim refugee crisis that we're bringing down the world with. That's what they were bringing down the EU with, overrunning Europe with Muslims. They had, Soros had boats waiting to haul these people across the Mediterranean. That doesn't raise some red flags. They were going to do the same thing in America. They had started it. And Hillary was going to finish it. They're trying to overrun us. My point is, safety first doesn't work in America. It's not who we are. We're not the guys who, sit in the cubicle. We're not the computer nerds. We're the astronauts and warriors, the leaders of the world, not the cowards. We're not going to shirk from what's coming. But that's what they want. That's what they've been trying to do. They've been trying to beat us down mentally, spiritually, physically. It didn't work. God had a different idea. And we got President Trump. And now look where we're at. On the verge of man's greatest accomplishment, defeating this evil that's controlled us for thousands of years. Greatest transfer of wealth in human history. 1,000 years of peace and prosperity. Man's greatest age. Doesn't sound too bad, does it? Think about where we have been the last 5 years. And now think about that world. With 90% of the evil removed, and let me be clear, this isn't going to be real heaven. This is heaven on earth, which means we're never going to we're always going to make mistakes. We're never going to be 100% through with evil. But from now on, especially the watchmen are going to be vigilant that we don't ever get back to the place we just came from, because we were this close to losing not just America, but the world. That's where we were at. Hillary Clinton takes power and hundreds of millions of people died. They were going to start a nuclear war with North Korea. That was the plan. That's why they went to President Trump. The military went to President Trump to ask him to run. Because there was two options. Either they get him elected and then they could clean this thing up through the legal system, or there was a military coup, because they were not going to let Hillary take power and start the nuclear war. And that was the plan, and they knew it because they've been tracking all the communications for 20 years. That's why they couldn't allow President Trump in, because they knew if he got in, he was going to find out everything, which obviously he did. Admiral Rogers went to him. Well, they went to him before, right, to get him to run. But then he laid it all out after he was elected, right? They had to be careful because they couldn't tell him everything, because there's, all of our laws regarding top secret information. You just can't give it to anybody. But look how it's all worked out. Any day, it's going down. Okay, I think that's everything I got for tonight. Let's see what we got for questions. I don't know what happened last night. First time ever, there was no questions. And then Lisa told me that there were, but they just disappeared. Strange. Facebook isn't our friend. And listen, guys, I keep saying, I could not write a better script. It's amazing. Don't panic. Don't worry. It's awesome. Heidi, how's it going? Cindy, hello. Cindy Lou. Jeff, what's up? Wendy, hello. Dennis, Erica, how are you? Krista, how you doing? Paul, what's up? Yeah, we're going to see, guys, you're going to see more and more people start to come to you, more of your friends, to ask you questions. Take advantage. Jeff, what's up? Chris, what's up? Carla, what's up? The heck? Somebody's got an alarm going off. Tessie, how you doing? Kevin, how are you? Barbara? Yeah, they're all going to come around eventually, guys. You just got to hang in there. Litecoin, cryptocurrency. Call me if you have any questions. 707 696 4188. Kevin's number 702-325-9258. Gary's phone number you can get from Kevin. Right, Gary? Gary number 1, not Gary number 2. The debt clock, when you say counting down, is it going backwards or is it going up? Allison, hello. Linda, hello. Tyler had a dream that he checked on Litecoin. It was over 200 or 2,000 a piece. That's coming soon, guys. I think before the end of the year, probably. Rob and Britt, how you doing? Candace, hello. Uh it has gone backwards. They tried to explain it, and it was pretty lame, the explanation they gave. Uh, it could be seized assets. We'll see. It's not a bad thing, that's for sure. Tana, how you doing? Dave, what's up? Robin Britt just ordered a ledger. Nano X, good job. Well, credit card debt. Here's something that's got to make you think too, guys. Chase Bank last month forgave all Canadian credit card debt. Chase credit card debt. When have you ever heard of that happening? Canada is supposed to be the test for America, for North America. So we'll see. And there's been a lot of people talking about problems in the banking in Canada, which we'd expect as they're going through this transition. Like I said, if I had to say yes or no right now today at this point by what I know, I'd say Nasera is going to happen if I had to say. Yeah, you can pull up the U.S. debt clock, guys, yourself. Just pull it up. Do a search on the U.S. debt clock. Joanne, how you doing? Bill, what's up? Well, the IRS is gone. Linda, what's up? It doesn't, when I say money printing, guys, I'm not talking about they're actually printing money. I'm talking about they're creating money. So don't get confused by that. To me, it's printing money. They're creating it. That's all that matters to us. Doesn't make any difference where it's printed or it's digital. It counts. But that's, yeah. And the Treasury is the one that's actually controlling it now. they've taken control of the Federal Reserve. The Treasury is now running the Federal Reserve. That's the other reason you know this is happening. Because we don't own the Fed. That's a privately held company by the Illuminati. Rockefeller, Rothschild, Pessoa. Soros is probably in there. Not anymore. They're done. Get some more silver and Litecoin, Cecil. Yeah, you can have some more. Get on it. John, what's up? Where we go one, we go all. 176,000 sealed indictments in America. 20,700 unsealed. 402,000 non-sealed. And there's rumors that there are going to be 500,000 arrested worldwide. And I think it's going on right now. Diane, how you doing? Deborah, hello. Lisa. Atlanta just went back to phase 1. Telling everybody to stay home. I don't think we get through the month, guys. President Trump, I don't see letting this go on past July. Yeah. Amazon, eBay. That's right, Tita. That's exactly right. Okay, Cecil. You're really a brave man. Does your wife know how to use your firearm, Cecil? You better be careful, buddy. We don't want you to go down when we're this close to the end. You better be careful. I'm telling you. You're playing with fire. Linda, what's up? If you need colloidal silver, Kevin's just posted the link there. Linda, Candace, Paul. No, it wasn't my car. I checked. And we're in a pretty good neighborhood here. Larry, what's up? David, what's up? Yeah, Ricky Gervais. If you haven't seen that video of Ricky Gervais, I think it was the Golden Globe Awards, right? He was the MC. You got to watch his opening monologue. If you have not seen it, you got to see it. Classic. Beautiful. And here's the thing. They knew it was coming. They let him do that. Because they know they got no choice. That's how far gone it is, guys. Oh boy, Cecil. Oh my God. Kathleen, how you doing? Kathleen red-pilled her husband, brother, and parents this week. See, guys, this is a perfect example of why we're keeping the pressure on. Push, push, push. She just got half her family this week. That's huge. Great job, Kathleen. Keep pushing, guys. Every person matters. We are united and only getting stronger. That's right, Kevin. Bill, 104 in San Antonio. Allison wants to know what I think of Kennedy touching his nose during an interview. So they ask him, the Anons asked Kennedy to touch his nose if JFK Jr. was still alive. And he touched his nose. He's alive, guys. I mean, I've been saying it for a year or more. Just think about that. If he's alive and he's the vice presidential running mate, these guys, you got God, you got President Trump, now you got JFK Jr. on the same team. How do you think that's going to work out for the bad guys? Not very well. Yeah. Well, at least the wife's with you, Chris. Hopefully. Yeah, that's right, Gary. You're Gary too. Personal debt, credit card debt are both going backwards. That is, listen, in this environment that they're both going backwards doesn't make any sense financially when you look at what's happening, right? In the financial in the economy, not a lot of people are getting anything paid down because they don't have any money. So how's it happening? Something's going on. Expect an announcement before the end of the month. Dennis is blasting the message to his neighbors. Hello, Dennis's neighbors. God bless America. Amen and thank you, Kevin. Uh, Diane is saying Canada started Nassar July 2nd, U.S. July 7th, question mark. Confirmations? Well, I would say this is a little bit of a confirmation by the debt clock running this way. Because I checked it just yesterday or the day before. It was running backwards earlier in the day. Then I checked it and it was running forward again. And now it's running backwards again. Something is up. It shouldn't be doing that. Liz, how you doing? Hut One, what's up? Wendy, what's up? 10 days of darkness coming. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe we're not going to have them. You got to expect it. Be ready for it, guys. That's a possibility now that no TV, no radio, no internet, no phone, no text, no communication except for President Trump to us through the emergency broadcast system through our phones. We'll see if it happens. If it happens, that's another reason to stock up. Not going to take that right now. Julie, how you doing? Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm a cult leader. So I've been accused of trying to destroy the Catholic Church. I've been accused of being a cult leader. I've been accused of trying to be the Pope, that I wanted to be the Pope, and I wanted to start my own religion. Just a few of the accusations. Uh, Larry, what's up? Yeah, Ricky did knock it out of the park. Eric White, what's going on, Eric? I spent some time in Atlanta. I kind of liked Atlanta, but probably not right now. That was 20 something years ago. I used to work for a company out of Stone Mountain. Libby, what's up? Wade, what's up? Kevin, again. Lynn. Lynn red pilled 3 clients today. Good job, Lynn. Keep going, guys. Listen, every person matters. And look at what we're doing at the end here. It's awesome, guys. Keep up the good work. Arlene, how you doing? Penny, hello. Yeah, don't start, Cecil. Well, there is a rumor. Well, remember, the thing that I think JFK Jr. might be at least part of the Q team. Remember, Q made a statement early on. It was something like, "You'll never believe who's talking to you right now." Paraphrasing, but I think that's pretty close. Would anybody believe it was JFK Jr. at that time? No. I think he's alive, guys. I really do. Linda, what's up? I'm not sure if you're asking about what's showing up on your credit report. If you're asking about Litecoin, it should no, it won't. I mean, there's no reason for it to. Myra, how you doing? Yeah, Bill's talking about IRS revenue going backwards. Something is up. Could it be Monday? Think about this, guys. Could it be Monday? Be ready. If you had planned on buying any extra Litecoin or silver, do it this weekend. Because the way things are looking, the way everything's playing out around the world, something big is coming. It could happen Monday. When this goes down, don't think that you're going to be able to buy any more Litecoin and silver for a while. If you want to get the prices right, get them this weekend. Because when this thing blows, within hours, I think all the exchanges are going to shut down. All silver exchanges, all crypto exchanges, because no one's going to want to sell it when it's going through the roof. They're going to want to wait till it tops out. So get it now. David's garden's taking off. Good time to plant a garden, guys. Margaret, how you doing? Credit scores are going up. Yeah, because all of the negative stuff's being removed. Yeah, Carla's saying a friend of hers, financial advisors, his office has been closed for 4 months. People are taking their money out of their 401ks. Thank God. Barbara got kicked off. Credit debt's gone down 10 billion in 5 days. That's not natural. That didn't happen, really. In other words, from consumers paying down 10 billion in the last 5 days, that didn't happen. It might have got paid down, but then that 10 billion didn't come from consumers. Okay. Oh, okay. If you guys are talking about, see, that's the other thing, Paris. Thank you. It could be the 10 days of darkness are 10 days of Q darkness. Think about that. We're on, Paris is saying we're on day 9 today. Tomorrow's Sunday. What's Monday? Be ready, guys. Be ready. Monday could be it. Allison's daughter Jillian is on the show watching. That's great, Jillian. Glad to have you. Bill saying they will forgive your student loan if you ask. I'd be asking. Is your family talking about me? What are they saying, David? Turn down what? What are you talking about, Cecil? Jean Marc's asking about the new king. Um, I haven't heard anything in the last 3 or 4 days. Like I said, there could be something to this. I was just talking to my cousin, who, where I was last night on the ranch, um, and was in the seminary. He was almost becoming a priest. He was, just the next step, and he left because of what he saw. But he's very knowledgeable about the Catholic Church and the Bible, and um, he also believes that there's a bloodline of Jesus out there. I don't know, guys. Seems like a lot of things are converging at the same time. God's hands are all over this. Dan, what's up? Diane hiked Stone Mountain. I actually, it's funny. What was that movie? Shoot. Mississippi Burning. Remember that about the Ku Klux Klan? Well, the Ku Klux Klan is based in Stone Mountain. I was actually there interviewing for that job, and I went to see that movie, Mississippi Burning, about the Ku Klux Klan in Stone Mountain, Georgia. It was kind of a weird experience. Yeah. Well, Wendy, call him and ask him to forgive your loan, Wendy. Will Dan shave off his mustache when JFK Jr. returns? No. Hell no. Not going to happen, guys. Listen, I wouldn't shave this thing for $1,000,000. Not going to happen. John, what's up? This is week 10 of what, guys? Kevin? We talking about two different things? David, what's up? Dan ordered 200 ounces Monday. Don't worry. As long as you got it ordered, guys, you're in good shape. You got it ordered and paid for, you're going to get it. If you ordered it from JM or SD Bullion. Well, yeah, they're going by the debt clock. They're saying that when they do the reset, silver's going to be valued at 3,700 an ounce. That's what the debt clock was saying last week. Think about that. Yeah, the silver's not lasting, guys. Everybody started to figure this out. Almost all the dealers are out or out of most of their stock. Um, they, uh, so David's family wants to know where I get my information. I get my information from God, number one, my angels, guardian angels, number two, and the internet from 100 different sources. I'm starting to understand that things that I thought were just um, my analytical skills when I was younger actually were these messages. I've been getting them since I was a kid and just didn't realize what they were. So I'm as I go through this, you got to remember, guys, it's not like I got a training manual when God called me to do this work. I'm kind of figuring this out as I go. Um, so doing the best I can. Chad, what's up? Arlene. So Arlene, if you go to um, the Watchman, thewatchmanway.com, there's a video on thewatchmanway.com. If you go to the video section, you'll find a video on transferring Litecoin. If you can't figure it out with the video, call me 707-696-4188. Kathy, what's up? Aaron, what's up? James, what's up? John wants to know if anybody can remember when Georgia banned the movie Easy Rider. I think it was 1969, but it would be easy to Google that, I would think. Dennis had to jump in the pool, escape the mosquito attack. It's got to be the deep state, Dennis. They're after you. They do have attack mosquitoes and flying monkeys. And what else? There's something else they got too. Well, David's saying he can't believe how many people don't trust President Trump. They're just the ones screaming about it. You're going to find that there are many more Americans, like 90%, who believe President Trump, and the 10% that don't are just got big mouths. And when the satanic pedophilia is exposed, that's going to go up to 95% because only 3 to 5% is going to support the pedophile agenda. And they won't be talking about it, trust me. Tom, what's up? Well, you just hang in there with your families, guys. I mean, my youngest daughter is off the reservation, but she's smart. She's going to figure it out. Um, and I'll be there when she comes back. There you go, Rob and Brittany. Carla's got her angels. We all do, guys. We all got them. Are they talking to you? Are you listening? Is a bigger question. Okay, guys, that's all the questions. Um, so we had some great messages tonight. Uh, we're making progress. Be encouraged by that for a lot of different reasons. People are waking up by the thousands. We got to be ready to help them. Remember, no grudges, no hard feelings. We don't rub people's noses in it because very soon here we are going to be vindicated. All the things we've been saying, they're coming. They're happening right now. We got to take the high road. We don't say, I told you so. We just accept them back with open arms. No hard feelings. I'm going to leave it there for tonight, guys, with our prayer for God and country. Amen. I'll see you tomorrow night at 5 Pacific. God bless.